What a beautiful city.
At a cursory glance, it is not too late to turn back.
After all the effort it took to get here?
I understand you, Maester Felgreed, but I will defer to Ray's judgment.
As is your wont, there is work to be done.
Let us make haste to the Royal Palace. We should not keep Chancellor Neyan waiting.
Right. As you see, the Royal Palace is to the north. We should head there.
I can't believe how huge it is!
The Royal Palace. It's even more imposing up close.
Neyan is waiting for us inside. Come.
Wow. I can't believe all these people know Leticia. It goes to show how close the crown is to its people.
Yes, she does enjoy some popularity. Will she truly have need of my help?
I am much obliged, Maester.
Let us make our way to the castle.
Princess Leticia!
I appreciate the warm reception, Neyan.
When I heard of your little excursion from Commander Theo, my heart stopped. Whatever were you thinking, Sir Albaird?
Her Highness had a very good reason.
Did you truly think yourself solely capable of protecting the princess? A one-man army?
Calm yourself, Neyan. We have brought Leticia back safely. And what's more, this recklessness on her part was not in vain.
As of this moment, all she has accomplished is worrying me near to death!
This is precisely why I hate the Royal Palace.
Where do you think you are off to?
Somewhere I can give your arm a proper examination. Come when you are ready.
Who in heavens is that man? How dare he speak in such a manner before royalty?
He means no offense. That is Maester Midas Felgreed. Please show him the utmost respect.
Midas Felgreed? Him?
I apologize for my long absence from the Royal Palace, Neyan. But I would ask a favor regarding the matter Commander Theo brought to your attention.
Perhaps you speak of the prisoner we captured near Baldarr. Huh. Might these be the strange companions I've heard the princess has been traveling with?
Without the aid of these two, my journey would have been all the more arduous. The kingdom owes them a debt of gratitude.
Very well, Princess Leticia. I will send word to notify the general of your safe return.
No need. Let us first arrange a meeting that these two may be swiftly reunited with their ally.
But, Your Highness...
I was led to understand that none were aware of my absence prior to Commander Theo's report, yes? Surely news of my return can be delayed.
I see. Very well, Princess. It may yet take some time, however, as the prisoner is currently being held in the Baldarr Citadel.
You must arrange for her immediate release.
I understand your urgency, but I cannot make any immediate promises that the prisoner will be set free. We can discuss the matter further, if you would follow me to the council chamber.
I am impressed you had the wherewithal not to speak up back there.
Well, I know Leticia and Theo will keep their promise. If I had butted in, it likely would have just complicated matters.
I will have to admit, I was worried you were on the verge of opening your mouth.
Anything I might have said would have paled in comparison to how she handled it.
Are those stairs across from the garden the ones we're looking for?
Indeed. They lead up to the second floor.
Father will not be joining us?
Oh, have you not heard? His Majesty is leading the frontline defensive at Baldaar at the behest of Captain Bertrand.
He is where?
Isn't it a big risk having your king on the front lines?
The royal standard is on display above the Baldarr Basilica to indicate His Majesty's presence. It serves as a warning. The Imperials know there will be a reckoning if they attack now.
Nothing's set in stone. But can we turn this all around with Midas's help? I mean, he was one of the 3 wise men.
Do not speak as if years of history and tension can be undone in a single night.
Breaking our current formation just for Maester Midas would serve as nothing more than an invitation for the Empire to commence their attack. Letty, tell me something. What exactly is it you intend to ask of Midas in the first place? If you are considering playing at the idea of forming a band of semiomancers, I am in vehement opposition.
Furthermore, we have no sufficient proof that this ragtag band that follows you are not in actuality Imperial spies.
They are nothing of the sort, I assure you.
I believe both you and Her Highness speak true, Sir Albaird. But it is not I who needs convincing. His Majesty's brother Duke Clemrath currently presides over the royal city.
I will not have free reign under my father's orders. Ray, Elena, I cannot guarantee your safety.
You must understand, my hands are tied until the tensions at Baldaar ease.
I hear where you're coming from, but you're talking like the war's already begun.
What would you know?
Well, if left unchecked, spies could run amok, raze cities to the ground. But if espionage on the home front was such a chief concern, why would the king be sent to the front lines?
A harsh criticism.
Sounds like you've assumed from the start that everything Letitia's doing is a waste of time. What's wrong with a princess fighting tooth and nail to do what's best for her kingdom?
Neyan, if permitted by my father, I am sure the general could be convinced. Or even your Lord Father, Cousin Theo.
What?
Consider the situation. I doubt it will be easy to entreat my father concerning a prisoner of war, or the sudden return of Maester Midas. It would be best if I spoke with him directly.
Wait, Your Highness. Baldaar would be thrown into a disarray if you were to venture there now.
This is of the highest import for the future of the kingdom. Do not worry. I will not disrupt a thing. No one shall be the wiser of my presence.
Say something, Sir Albaird? Commander Theo?
When Her Highness speaks thusly, there is no changing her mind.
Just so. Currently, a permit is required for all who would enter Baldaar. Come, grant her passage, Neyan. Who knows what she may do if you choose not to.
Very well. But do be careful. The situation at Baldaar may very well erupt into chaos at a moment's notice.
Thank you, Neyan, Cousin Theo.
Apologies, everyone. But I will not be accompanying you to Baldaar. After all, Kato still needs someone to defend it.
We understand. Thank you, Cousin.
Letty, if you sense any danger, turn back immediately. And that goes for Ray and the others as well.
We will, rest assured.
And Albie, please continue to watch over Letty for me.
I will do what I can.
You sound as if you've given up already. I suppose you're my only hope then, Ray.
I'll see what I can do.
Have I no one to count on?
Ray, let us pay Maester Midas a visit. He is like as not to be in the Semiomancy Consortium. The Semiomancy Consortium is located on the east side after departing the palace.
Family must be.
The Semiomancy Consortium is on the east side of the plaza.
Uncle Midas is waiting for us there.
I'm going to the east of here, you shall see the Semiomancy Consortium.
I wonder what it's like in there.
So it was you who showed it to Leticia.
I admit it. How could I not? I shared in her anguish. If our knights are to face the Imperials, we will have need of them.
Do not suffer children their foolish dreams. You are why I find myself here.
Maester Midas, Director Melthia.
I am relieved to see you return in good health, Princess Leticia.
And who are you?
I am Melthia, the director here at the Aucerius Semiomancy Consortium. A pleasure to meet you. Midas was just telling me of the pleasant journey you all had together.
So, how did talks go with that twit Neyan?
Well...
So now we're heading straight for Baldarr.
And for what? I said I would support Albaird and Elena. But I will rescind that promise if you intend to risk your lives so meaninglessly.
Our good friend Chloe is being held captive in Baldarr. We have to get to her. You understand, this is not up for debate.
I will not prostrate myself before the king. Go, return with your friend. I shall await here.
Thanks, Midas.
You seem to understand Maester Midas quite well. Let us speak of the matter upon your return. You have places to go and people to free. I truly pray time is on your side, Raymond.
Let us make haste to Baldarr. We have not the time to dawdle here any longer.
I'm certain it'll work this time. Please, try this method.
So you say. But I haven't forgotten time.
Huh. I wonder what they're talking about.
Albaird, could I ask why you hide away consuming such calorically dense sugars?
Because I would find it embarrassing to be seen doing so.
Embarrassing? Is consuming nutrients a shameful act?
It's because it does not suit my refined air.
I see. Do customs on Aster require one's favored foods to match their personality?
No, that is not what I meant.
So that's what he was secretly eating before.
Ray also consumes many sugar-based foods. From my recollection, I cannot speak to whether it suits him, but he does not seem embarrassed in the least.
What? That brute eats sweets too?
Perhaps too much, in fact. I try and warn him about the health risks, but always to no avail. Ray, do I not warn you about the health risks?
What? You? How much of that did you hear?
Sorry, I was just, Come on, give me a break. Look, I'm sorry, alright?
So, you like sweets as well, do you?
Yeah.
I see.
Huh. What just happened? Sweet!
I'm sure Chloe's okay. But come on, let's hurry for Baldaar.
What a massive city.
It is. Acendros is the political, economic, cultural, and industrial heart of our land, and also the most populous city. It is said that the ancestors of the royal family laid the country's foundation here 1,000 years ago. Since then, it has continued to thrive as the royal capital.
Wow, 1,000 years.
This year marks the 30th anniversary of His Majesty's reign, our current king. And so, the Royal Capital Acendros will continue to grow and flourish.
Well, that's a royal city for you.
Hey,
Huh?
is that it?
About what?
I have been extolling about our great royal capital, yet your responses remain muted.
Oh, really?
Do you mean to say that seeing this grand city does not give you pause for its splendor?
No, quite the opposite.
Huh?
Where I'm from, you can totally tell how and when any big city or tall building was built. But 1,000 years? This planet has no heavy machinery or computers. And yet this whole city was built across 1,000 years just by human hands. That's impressive as hell. The gravity of such history, it's overwhelming.
Yes, I see. Should I have a spare moment and feel so inclined, perhaps I shall show you some sights.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I want to see all the hidden gems.
If we travel straight south through the Aucerius Plains, we will eventually arrive at Baldarr Citadel.
Baldarr Citadel.
We shouldn't get lost as long as we follow the road south, right?
Correct. However, this area seems to be teeming with monsters, so we should keep our guard up. Threat neutralized. Can you keep up? To infinity! Upgrade module successfully installed. Threat neutralized.
Is that Baldaar? It really lives up to the whole Citadel bit, huh?
Indeed. It is located on the border between nations, after all.
We're almost there, y'all. Let's move.
am Albaird Bergholm, Knight of the Kingsguard and bodyguard to Her Highness Letizia Aucerius. We seek audience with Captain Bertrand, head of the Baldarr forces. This is the permit entrusted us by Chancellor Neyan, advisor to the court.
Her Highness... Pray, forgive me. Pardon the mistrust. You may enter the Citadel as you please. His Royal Majesty awaits you at the stronghold within the Basilica.
Much obliged. Let us make for the Basilica at once, Your Highness.
So that's the Vale Empire.
Why do they arm themselves? Why do they fight?
Was that Duma?
Piping up out of nowhere again. Are you really telling me you can't tell what they're gearing up for, Duma?
Warfare between the same species would cause a massive decline in their respective population. What purpose could such fighting serve?
I wonder the same myself, Duma. Is not the sky over Aucerius the same shade as that over Vale?
Yeah, well, you can't change the world overnight. Let's keep our eyes on the prize for now.
You are right.
Wow, it's so beautiful. That giant building is the Baldarr Basilica?
It is. Captain Bertrand should be there.
Princess Letizia.
It has been some time, Captain Bertrand. Where is my father?
He awaits within. We have just concluded our usual strategy meeting. Sir Albaird and the rest of your party may enter as well.
Target sighted.
Stay where you are!